Hey guys, it's Guesser here from Guesser Gaming, and I've got another video for you. So this video is on my main, my Lethality Operative. And now you might be thinking, why don't you play concealment? And I'm going to explain that in this video. There's a couple scenes that kind of show why I like lethality, and you guys will definitely be seeing that. So here, this is towards our game. It's a pretty good game. I'm grouped again with a couple guildmates, in this, like the same for Muppets and stuff. So there's 2 or 3 of us. I can't remember. I recorded this one yesterday, so just bear with me here. So why I play Lethality Operative? I like Lethality Operative not because it comes first, not because the dots do a lot of damage, fluff damage. I like it because the playstyle and the survivability. So I love dotting around. It's just kind of fun, you know. You're really mobile. You're kind of going around. But look at this on the screen here. I love the survivability of Lethality Operative. The roll and the instant cast Cold Tone Fusion is just amazing. And you'll see me use it so many times in the match. You got the probes for healing. You have Vanish. This is great. And I've got like 3 or 4 people on me here, and I can easily survive. They don't take much of my health down. And keep in mind, I am fully ranked here. I'm not min-maxed or I'm not augmented yet, simply just because I want to wait till Knights of the Fallen Empire comes out, and then I'll start doing that, because I don't want to waste my money in comms, like I said in my Assassin video, just for that reason. So yeah, I mean, Lethality Operative is just great for those reasons. It has really good survivability, really good. I just like to play styles, you know, and sometimes you do get up in the boards, but the surprising thing is you get a lot of kills. And it's not just the dots ticking away to be the last, like, it's not just the dots ticking and you kill the person, it's really your calls. So on my number 2 ability, I have, I think it's like Corrosive Assault or something, it used to be called, and if you set up your dots, you put your Weakening Blast on, you put your Lethal Strike on, and those calls take a lot of damage. You'll see me do that sequence. So I'm putting the Weakening Blast on here, the dots on, and it's really great. So, you know, once you dots do help. I mean, they're not strong. They're not like Madness Sword or Hatred Assassin dots. They're not that scary. They're not like Deathfield taking 8k of your health, you know. So, and the thing about Sorks and Assassins, they don't have like an ability to use action dots. I mean, you have Force Lightning, but you know, Force Lightning doesn't really do much. It's not much of a cleave. Call is really a cleave, so you know, I like that. I like Call. I mean, it's cool. So, or Corrosive Assault, whatever. And I don't know. I've been playing Lethality Operative. I first saw Lethality Operative from with Basky. I don't watch him anymore because I just honestly think his channel's gone down. I don't want to talk about it though. And then I tried it out, and I'd actually, before I'd seen it on that channel, I leveled with it. You know, it was like before 3.0, and I was just kind of like, I wanted operative, but I just leveled with a certain spec. I didn't really care. And of course, operative leveling, sorry, sucks. So I don't know. And then I just kind of liked it, and I played a game at 60, and I don't know. And yeah, so this is my main, and you'll be seeing a lot of him. I have tons of other classes, as you've been seeing. I've uploaded my Shadow, my Assassin. I think I'm gonna probably do a Power Tech game next, so you'll definitely be seeing that. And then of course when Knights of the Fallen Empire comes out, I'll be playing him a lot, and yeah, so I'll probably be augmenting and min-maxing. You guys know a build for Lethality Operative? Feel free to comment down and let me know in terms of min-maxing for PvP. I'm probably gonna do Power and Surge, or just kind of like the usual ones you do for most classes. Or I might do Alacrity, just because it helps your dots faster, so we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I like the whole look of my operative. This costume I think is really cool. It's the Shrewd Rascal with a couple pieces I picked up from ATN for low prices. So the hat and the chest is Shrewd Rascal. I don't know, it just kind of looks cool. And then I had this like really small blaster rifle or whatever. I think it just looks cool. So yeah, I don't know. I consider definitely using other classes in my main just because I can hit a lot harder in other classes, namely my power tech, my merc. But I don't know. I like operative. It's always the thing about whenever I think of a main, I always think of a class that you can fall back on. So something while you're on maybe an assassin, you're on a sork, and you're just like not doing anything and dying a lot. These teams aren't that great, and you can just go to your main and just either just do the opposite basically. So whenever I'm doing bad on any class, I just go in my operative and boom. And I've tried concealment, so don't say I've not tried concealment. I've tried it many times. And there was one point when I thought, I started concealment. I was like, why am I playing Lethality? This is great. And then I played it I leveled from 57 to 60 with it, and then I was just like, oh, well, then I played some games and I was like, I'm dying a lot, and I'm doing very pitiful damage. I'm not really killing as much, and I had pretty good gear. So, I like Lethality, for those reasons. And, yeah. So this game is kind of weird. We were up against our guildmate of ours. So we had two of our guildmates, I think Unasi and Lepropsy, were on my team, and then Spartacus was on the other team. He's a Carnage Marauder, and I'll be, of course, doing more videos with the guild. The guild's great, they're always on, shows people on, especially during the night. So yeah, it's great. And I was just going after him a lot and stuff. So, it's fun. It's always fun when you see guildmates, and people always rant and say, I hate people who do that, and I'm like, seriously, everyone really does it. It's just for fun. So this is kind of a fun game. We're just kind of winding down. I had done some leveling on my Sage. Sorry, brain fart there. And I just kind of came back from my operative and did some games for you guys because I wanted to do one to record for you guys so I could explain why I like Lethality. And as you saw there, Call was doing 3k per hit, and it's usually 3 to 6k without a crit. That's without a crit. So if you set up your dots correctly, because the way Call works is if you have the dots on and Weakening Blast on, and the lethal strike on, the backstab or whatever, it does more damage. So the more of that stuff you have on, the more damage you do. It's a really simple spec to play, which is great. Yeah. So this game, we're in the second half now. We do win. I will let you in on that, and I don't come first. I don't really care about. I've come first before, but I don't really care about it that much, just because I like what I play, and a lot of people play Madness Sorks, and my problem with Madness Sork is everybody can come first in that spec. It's so easy. It's just like Creeping Terror, Affliction, Crushing Darkness, and Death Field in Force Leech. It's like over and over and over again. It's just like, seriously, and they get like 2 million damage. So I'm leveling a balanced Sage, and I'll probably just play telekinetics once I gear up. And I don't play Sork as I had a Sork, but I deleted it just because it was too easy for me. I just wanted the challenge, and I just wasn't playing it much, So who knows? I mean, and the thing is, I feel like I can fall back on operative. I don't need Sork to fall back on, I love my Lethality operative that much. So this scene here is cool. Spartacus and his teammate were on me, the operative, and kind of barrel away, and I kind of kite him for a couple moments here. You'll see that, and I kind of dot him up. Lethality is great for kiting because you have great survivability. I have the utility where I have my diversion is reduced by like 3 seconds to cooldown every time you attack, so I'm always using that. I love diversion. It's basically like you take 0 damage for like 5 seconds. I think it's 3. I don't know. Which is great. And now I flashbanged and rolled away and healed up and nothing to see about it. So, yeah, I love that about Operative. You know, there's some great off-healing, and everyone in Oblivion, my old guild, loved Lethality because it was just, you could, especially in arenas, you were marked as damage, but you had insane off-healing, so you could heal people basically, and they wouldn't know you're a healer until like into the match. They're like all confused, and it's really helpful if you know what you're doing. You can do it in ranked. I don't recommend it, but it's hard. But I know people who've done it, and they heal basically if they have a good tank, usually some stealth DPS and healer. It's like a lethality operative heal. You don't know, and then you can. So what you do is you basically put your dots on, and you throw out a frag grenade, and then you heal. So it's great. I love the spec. And in 4.0, they're not nerfing it. They're not buffing it. We're getting like 15% crit chance on our dots, which is always good. And so I'm pretty happy with those changes. I was kind of afraid. I mean, they won't really get nerfed. I mean, the off healing probably should get nerfed, or for how much it heals, like the Colto Fusion. They should keep the instant cast because there'd just be no difference. Sorry, between the two, concealment and lethality. So yeah, yeah. We're coming up to the end of the game here. I finished fighting on this door, or close to this door at least. And it was one where no team got through the doors, I believe. Yeah, I think so. And so yeah, it was a good game. It was just mostly get kills and stuff. So yeah, So I hope you guys understand why I play Lethality. I've met people who are like, "Why you play Lethality? Why you play Lethality?" So I just wanted to make this video and make sure you guys knew. And if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. Really. I hopefully, like I said, I hope you guys understand, and yeah, and I might play concealment game, if I think I might be getting buffed in 4.0. I haven't seen the changes yet, so the way I find out the changes is through BTS, which I mentioned in my previous video. He's great videos, and he does the right stuff. So you guys should definitely go subscribe to him. It's a great channel. Yeah. So I don't think he's done the operative ones yet. So I will let you guys know. And when 4.0 hits, maybe I'll do a concealment video. I just don't like concealment because of the survivability. You have to really it's more of like a thing, capture node or sneak capture pylon or something like that. Yeah. So finished the game here. I believe I come third in this, which I'm pretty happy about. You don't play Lethality Operative to come first. So I came first on my team, but and it's really good spec for defending too. So I believe that's it, and I will see you guys in the next video, and stay tuned for more. See ya.